Morning. We're back on another canal. This time it is the Taunton to Bridgwater Canal. You can see there is a swing bridge. My mate Chiefy back at Whitby, he'd be fascinated by the mechanics and how the thing works. It seems to be on sort of a cog system. That you wind the bridge to one side or the other. So this part of the canal must be navigable. If I just swing back just in the background, you can just get a better view of the bridge. That's going towards Bridgwater, and that's going towards Taunton. Yeah, I was going to crack on and make a bit of time today, but no, we'll use this and we'll go into Bridgwater, and then Bridgwater, maybe by tonight I might make the seaside. We'll see. I'll update you as we go along, as we find little bits of interest that may be of interest to you. Oh, by the way, I stopped last night at they call it a cider farm, and yeah, quite interesting. Never had a drop. Just an interesting point here. We're looking at the canal there, and if you can see just here, look, these steel plates that are on the side of the bridge, they're put there to protect the brickwork from the rubbing of the ropes, the tow lines, and you can just see the grooves he'd made in the steelwork of where the ropes have been rubbing and actually cut into the steelwork. The canals themselves, I mean, they've been, what, 1780s, something like that, most of them, I presume. I don't take that for fact, but basically they were lined, the navigators would dig the canal, and then clay would be brought in. The clay would be put in the bottom of where they dug the ditch, and cattle and themselves would trample the clay into the ground to form the bath-like structure that would form the bottom of the canal. To think that that's lasted all these years is quite amazing. Yeah, this part of the canal is where the I'll have to shout, where the M5 goes across it. You can see, you know, it's quite amazing. I came across a section of the canal the other day where all three types of transport came together. There was the canal with a main line to London train, and the motorway. And it's, when you think about it, the trains killed the canals, and then the trains themselves lost out to the roads. And it'll be interesting to see what happens when all this is sorted out with fuel and oil and everything else. I'll just get panned back at that beautiful view behind me. What will succeed the road system, because obviously it can't go on like this for much longer. No, you're not seeing things. Seems strange to me in the first place. This really is a pillbox. Halfway along the Taunton to the Bridgwater Canal, miles from the sea. They actually thought that the Nazis were going to rope this canal to invade Britain. Takes some thinking about, doesn't it? Yes, it was part of Coastal Command. Yeah, just giving you a quick picture here of my new house. It's lovely. It's right by the side of the river canal here. They've even made me a little place where I can put my little pedalo thing. Well, it's not a pedalo. It's a hand-done paddle boat. Little tiny little paddle boat for me. And I've got my water wing, so I'm all right there. And my little house is this one down here. Can you just see it? Just that little house down there. Look, just by the ducks that are going past my front gate. Lovely. Well, this is the first boat I've seen on this canal, so I'll just give you a little video of it. I think it's kind of one of these things you pay to go on. But yeah, there is the first boat I've seen actually running. Now then. Well, this is the first lock that I've come across in the whole of the trip. It is a working lock, and the unusual thing when you come up to it is you look at it from where I am this side and you think to yourself, well, how on earth did they get boats through that bridge? But of course, once they level on the upper side, fills the lock in the middle, the water then drains, the boat is lower by, I can't see the bottom of that lock, but I would guess about 12 foot, and then it can pass underneath the bridge. My little engineer friend in Whitby, Mr. Chiefy, would love all this. He'd have his overalls in no time working these gates. Anyway, leave with that thought. Right, this is basically where the canal ends, just behind me. Comes into this little basin here, and then at the other end, it leads into the estuary. So that's basically the end of. So I'll head on now as fast as, because I want to try and get to the shoreline and campsite by night time. It's already 4:30, not too bad actually. Okay, catch you later.